What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and right before you get to the video, we wanted to just include you into some information about our channel. We're in the middle of a milestone giveaway. If we hit 500 subscribers, we're giving away a slab. What slab are we giving away, Nate?
We're giving away a CGC graded 9.4 Wolverine #1 with a custom label as well, a custom Wolverine label. This is the #1, the first in his ongoing series.
Yes, but the only way we can give it away is if we hit 500 subscribers. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. And yeah, so let's get on to the video, shall we? Hey, Nate.
Oh, God.
What?
Are we doing this?
No, we're doing it. Yeah, no, I asked you a question.
Yes, Jim, yes.
Just think about this.
Okay, I'm thinking.
If people basically say money is time, right?
Okay, yeah.
Like that's saying money is time.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make ATMs time machines?
You son of a bitch.
Right? Because like break down ATM.
Alternate temporal machine.
A time machine.
Oh, even better.
Right? Did I just blow your mind?
I mean, kind of. But not really.
What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and we're doing a comic book haul video for the week of July 21st. Not as beefy as it usually is.
What? Are you a dumb boy?
Well, I say that because you have a beefier one than I do. Like you have a hell of a lot more comics than I do.
Oh God.
You have 3 Star Wars books. I have none.
It's true.
And then you have, I think, 2 extra independent books that I don't have.
Yeah.
So yours is beefier than mine, and I'm not ashamed to say that. Nate's haul is beefier.
It's true.
I'm proud to admit it. Anyway, let's get into this haul. So we've got we're gonna kick it off like we always do with our X books. The first book is Marauders 22. You know, I think we're gonna get, like I've been saying this since the Hellfire Gala has ended. I think we're really going to be diving really deep into the consequences of the actions of a certain mutant during the gala, like literally at the end of the gala. I think through the next couple issues of our X books.
No, really.
I mean, I looked at the first page and it's literally her dead. So.
Oh, got it. Yep. Makes sense.
I think that's
too.
I think that's where we're going. I also think that Marauders is going to be extremely important with that whole thing and with Inferno. I'm gonna go ahead and make a leap that Emma is probably gonna be the next leader of Krakoa. I think she is going to be. I just have a hunch.
Have you seen the cover they just released of
Yes,
Child of Magneto? Okay.
Yes, yes.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I think she's just gonna push Xavier, and I kind of had this before that cover got released, but I think she's just going to push Xavier and Eric, like, just out of the way. Like, enough with your bullshit.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. I like her a lot.
Yeah.
Especially this iteration of her. After that, for our X books, we have New Mutants #20. Definitely a candidate for cover of the week.
100%.
These Simmons covers are just fantastic.
God, so good.
Seems like we are going to possibly deal with the fallout of what happens with the Honey Badger, Gabby, and see. Seems obviously that the Shadow King Farouk has had something to do with it. I wonder if he's going to get found out by the by Krakoa at large, or if he's still going to be able, still be able to hide in the shadows.
I think, again, going back to the whole like what we're about to experience with the trial of Magneto and Inferno, I think he'll be on the cusp of being found out, and then with everything that goes down on the island, he kind of just gets pushed to the wayside, or whatever he's doing gets pushed to the wayside because much bigger things are going down on the island. In my opinion, that's what I think is going to happen.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
We will see.
All right. Next up, we've got a new #1, Moon Knight.
Oh boy.
#1. His mission is justice. I've looked inside.
Oh, I haven't.
The artwork looks really good. I know nothing.
Good.
I just know nothing about Moon Knight outside of our experience with him in Jason Aaron's the Khonshu saga. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this. I'm wondering if there. I would assume there's going to be some connectivity to that because of what he did. Hopefully, maybe we get some resolution to what he did wrong in that.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm hoping this is like Daredevil 2.0.
Yeah, that would be nice. I am a little skeptical of the like. Oh shoot, what are they called? Like the ground level villains or ground level heroes, like Daredevil or I don't know, Black Widow or something like that. But that being said, Daredevil's the best book coming out right now, so I think that we've got good potential here.
Who's running this? McKay, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Jed McKay. So that's your Black Cat and Infinite Destinies writer.
Not upset about those at all.
After that, you've got my biggest preliminary pick of the week.
Oh.
Guardians of the Galaxy, number 16. We are officially in The Last Annihilation.
Oh, boy.
Dormammu is here to kick some ass. This cover is so cool. Just seeing all of these cosmic players together fighting, like Gamora, Doom, Quasar, Phyla-Vell, Nova. I mean, just literally just the whole cast that's always been here. But man, it just seems. I'm so excited.
Yeah, so excited for sure. I'm very interested to see what Ewing's going to do with Dormammu and how this Last Annihilation like mini event. You know, is it just going to be in a mini event, or like is it the end of this little arc? Are we going to get really big consequences that weren't necessarily that came through fruition like within Empire? You know what I mean? Maybe we'll get some actual lasting consequence within the Marvel comic universe.
For sure, yeah. I hope so. I hope that it seems like things have been going more cosmic lately, and so I would love to see a little bit of the ramifications from Last Annihilation in like some X book of some kind.
Yeah, for sure. After that, we have Captain Marvel number 30 from oh man, Kelly Thompson. God damn it, I'm sorry. Either way, if you're not reading Captain Marvel, it's really good. I know some people have some major hate for the character, but it's been super fun. I think this series by Thompson has been absolutely fantastic. This is an oversized issue. We've got an extra story in there by Jamie McKelvey.
Jamie McKelvey.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm ready for. I will say I'm ready for the Avi storyline to finish up. I think we're ready to move on, but that's not a bad thing. I just think the conclusion needs to be here. But yeah, this is a big deal. I read the back of it, the little letter that Thompson wrote, and she said that Captain Marvel has never, or at least this iteration, I think, of Danvers has never hit 30 issues. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and they're going to continue to go on. So that's pretty dope.
After that, looks like we have another installment of Infinite Destinies with our Thor annual number 1.
Oh.
So we picked up a little bit on the last issue, especially with the Infinite Fury storyline. That one was, again, we're only getting a few pages at a time, but man, that was creepy as hell.
Yep.
I think we have a new character here too, right? Like we're going to see a new wielder of an Infinity Stone. So
this is a potential key here.
Could be. See Hawkeye in here already, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I kind of flipped through the art, and the art looks really good. So I've got this one on high hopes. I'm not saying it's a pick of the week contender, but I'm cautiously optimistic behind it. I want it to be good. I really do. I really want it to be good because there have been Infinite Destiny annuals that have been really good, and there's been some that have been just complete misses for me. So I'm hoping this is in the really good category and not a complete miss.
For sure.
After that, we have Gamma Flight number 2. I'm not sure if this will make the show. It might make honorable mentions. I'm really only sticking with this because 1, it's Ewing, and 2, it's a miniseries. It's a 1 through 5. Just seeing if there's any potential clues to his Immortal Hulk run. Maybe it'll be sprinkled in after it actually ends. But we are dealing with the son of Hulk in this issue. So,
okay.
He is back. So we'll see. Again, it may not make the main show, but it'll definitely be an honorable mention, so we'll definitely talk about it.
After that, we've got one of Jim's favorites. That is Alien, number 5.
No.
Philip Kennedy Johnson, my favorite. And Salvador LaRocca, no one's favorite. But
my favorite.
man, this book really picked it up last issue, and so not. I mean, every issue has been good, but the action was like very like to the wall. And I'm really interested to see. I think we're going to get a little bit more story on what happens with our main character. I can't remember his name right now, of course, but in the last issue we saw that he for sure was infected with an alien years ago.
Yeah.
But he's still here and just fine. So, now his son is in the same situation. He's got a face sucker attached right now. So, see if they're able to escape the installation before it crashes onto Earth. After that, we've got a trio of Star Wars books, so I will hit them pretty quickly. We have 2 War of the Bounty Hunters tie-ins. First one is going to be Darth Vader, number 14. I imagine this is going to be a little bit of a backup of what we saw in the second issue of the main title of War of the Bounty Hunters when he makes his grand entrance at the very end. I imagine this is going to be a setup for that.
How does that make you feel?
Fine, because there's a little bit of story that needs to be told about how he got there, and so I'm okay with that. If I get another half repeat though, like I'm calling someone's manager. There's no doubt. After that, we have the one-shot Jabba the Hutt tie-in, which I am cautiously optimistic about as well, because again, up until last week when we had the mix-up with the main issue and Dr. Aphra, everything has been great. This actually looks like it is some type of precursor to the story. It's got a lot of Boba Fett and a lot of Jabba the Hutt. I wonder if this is a story that either sets up how Jabba initially got into contact with Boba Fett for this particular bounty, originally picking up Solo. I think that's what this is. It's going to be almost like a little origin of how this whole thing got started.
Oh, nice.
I'm looking forward to that one. But most of all, I'm looking forward to this Star Wars High Republic Adventures number 6. This book had a little bit of a delay, so I'm glad it's here now.
Yeah, I was gonna say we haven't had it in a while.
Yeah, and the again, I say it every time we have the book on the show, but this is supposed to be the book that's geared towards kids, and it's not. I mean, it's got more action, it's got more violence. Like, it happens to have children as the main characters, but that's about it. We're getting a lot of world building in this book. And we essentially had the final separation between our 2 characters that were, living on the same planet. One found out she was force sensitive. The other was like, that's an abomination. And they had the chance to possibly go off together. And the boy ended up choosing the bad guy. So I think we're going to start seeing the unfortunate demise of him as a good guy, good kid, good boy, and going into the dark side.
Bad boy.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, that wraps up our Marvel books for this week, and we're going to jump into our DCs, and we started off with DC with Justice League 65. This cover has got me a little stumped because I know nothing about Checkmate. I just don't know anything. Yeah. But, I'll read it. I know we've got that whole Superman story arc in here, too, with some character that Bendis had wrote in a previous Superman run.
Man, I totally forgot about that, and I meant to go back and read some of those issues, try to find out about that guy.
Yeah, so we're getting a little bit of that, but it feels like the main focus, at least by cover, is this Canary dealing with the Checkmate organization, which I have no idea who that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the entity is. But I want to know more, so we're going to check it out.
I think it's like a spy program or something like that.
Okay.
If anyone that's watching this is reading Justice League and is reading Checkmate, that's currently coming out right now. I believe it's just on issue 2. Let us know if you think that they're like if you think Checkmate is necessary, because honestly, I'll go ahead and just pick it up just to see if it's tying together, if it creates a cohesive story. Let us know.
No, I would agree with that. Let us know in the comments.
After that, we have another potential pick of the week, which is
buddy.
Nightwing 82, Tom Taylor's Nightwing. Let's see what's going on with Dick Grayson's apparent sister that he might not have never know about.
Melinda Zuko.
Zuko, yeah. Daughter of a crime boss who might not actually be the daughter of a crime boss, or maybe is, who knows? But this looks like we're going to get a little bit. Just by flipping through the book, it looks like it's going to be true that she really is, and this looks like it's going to be the history of what happens to her, how she gets separated from the Grayson family, and how she ends up being Zuko instead of Grayson.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's true.
I don't know, man. I don't think it is. Okay, you're on that side of the coin. I don't think it is. I think she's just a really good liar.
Okay.
We'll see.
Have you looked inside the book yet?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I still think she's a liar.
Got it.
We'll see. After that, we got Flash 772. Wally West is our official Flash. And it looks like we get, a classic Flash villain coming back to torture the Flash.
Who is this guy?
Well, at the end of the book, again, I looked at the end of the book. He reveals himself, and it's Heatwave.
Heatwave.
And I think that's a pretty if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a classic Flash villain.
Yeah.
So, we both really liked the annual and how it wrapped up and kind of retconned Wally West's unpleasant past. So I'm interested to see, where we go with the character. I want to see him succeed, knowing that a majority of DC fans are really pissed at how DC has been treating him, and now that they've kind of retconned and made it right. So I'm interested to see where it goes. Obviously, I'm not as invested, but I'm interested.
Yep, for sure. Another thing I'm very invested in. Grant Morrison's new book, that is Superman and the Authority. This is a 1 of 4 miniseries that is coming out. That is supposed to have direct ramifications on the other 2 Superman books. Superman, Son of Kal-El.
I did not know
that. You know how I know?
How do you know?
Because I tweeted Philip Kennedy Johnson and asked him, do the events in Superman and the Authority have anything to do with your Action Comics run? And he said that the team that is established in this book will be present and ongoing from the issue, from when the number 4 issue comes out, that next Action Comics, they will continue that story.
Interesting. Well,
so
that's cool.
They basically just had Grant Morrison write this 4-issue mini to sort of introduce what's going on, but it's going to be an integral part of what's going on.
Now I'm excited because when I got this book, I was like, I'm getting it because I want to get to more. I want to get to know Superman more. I don't know really what's going on here. So now that you've said that, that makes me more excited for the book for sure.
Nice.
After that, we have Shazam, number 1 of 4. From the pages of Teen Titan Academy. So if you didn't know, I don't remember that. Billy Batson is his name, I think. I can't remember.
Yes.
Billy can't turn into Shazam for some reason. So I think we're going to kind of dive in deeper into that with this. And I really do like the character of Shazam. I actually like more of the actual history of the character and why he's called Shazam now rather than Captain Marvel or Mr. Marvel or whatever. But I did look into here, I looked in here just to skim the pages. The artwork looks really good in this book. I will say that right now. I'm excited for it, really because of that. So, see how it connects to Teen Titan Academy. Teen Titan Academy, if you're right now, is on the edge of being dropped on my pull list. So maybe this book will give me the tingles and keep it in place.
Yeah, for sure.
After that, we're jumping into our independence and we're kicking it off with our boom books. And this, I think, is one of a couple books that I have in my pools that are potential pick of the weeks.
Yeah, this is my third pick for possible pick of the week.
Laila Starr, number 4.
Sorry, I got too excited.
No, you're good. Ram V is fucking killing it. If you're not reading this, and we say this a lot about a lot of books, and we're genuine every time we say it, and I'm being genuine, go pick this up. This book is so good. So, I feel like this is only a 5-parter, right?
I think so. Yeah, we only got one more after this.
I feel like there's going to be some really heavy shit in this book. So I'm going to go ahead and say this is probably my pick of the week. Nice. I'm just saying it right
now. After that, we have a couple of other boom books. One that will probably just make the honorable mention. I'm only picking it up just because I was already in. This is Proctor Valley Road 5 of 6. Sure. Grant Morrison. This book kind of has tumbled the last 2 issues and has not been very good. Honestly, let's just see where it goes from here, because there are some people out there that are still really saying this is a great book. I flipped through the art before I committed to it at the store, and it looks like we're going to get some high action in this one. Maybe we'll get some a little bit more lore, a little bit more understanding of what's going on. Besides, like, the girls go to this abandoned road and weird things happen, and then that's it. Yeah, the 70s feel of this book that was really President. God,
what is going on?
The 70s feel of this book that was very present in the first issue is all but gone by the fourth issue, so I don't know if it'll be here for this one either.
Okay, cool.
The other book, I don't know why you didn't pick this up. Maybe you just weren't paying attention. This is Dark Blood #1. It's a boom. It's a #1, so I bought it. I don't know what it's about.
What? Mm-hmm. I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's called Dark Blood #1 by Boom Studios.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I didn't know you didn't pick it up until literally we just started recording. Like right before when we were reading books, you didn't.
This is why we go, oh, Dark Blood.
Yeah.
Dude. This is like the fighter pilot thing, right? Like
that's
the World
exactly
War II
what
fighter.
it is. Yep.
God damn it. All right, I'm messaging Ron right now.
Yeah.
I want it now. God.
All right, well, Dark Blood. There we go.
All right. All right, so that wraps up our Boom books. And now we're going to jump into our Image books, which we have quite a few, actually. We're going to kick it off with Amelia Clark's Mom, #1, written by Amelia Clark. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's about a single mom that has superpowers. What I want to say about this is I'm interested in it. I hope it's really good. Kudos to Image, right? This is a... Did you get this book?
I didn't.
Okay. I'm just letting you know now, premium format. This feels
really?
like a tiny, like a thin trade. It's glossy. It feels good, and you would think like I looked at this book and I was like, this is a $9.99 book, right? $5.99. $5.99 for this very clean looking feeling book. That alone makes me super excited about it. So I've seen some of the art for the book. It looks fantastic. I'm really excited for this one, and I am cautiously optimistically putting this into my potential pick of the weeks.
Nice. Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Another Image book that we've got going on is Radiant Black, issue 6. I believe this is supposed to be the origin story of the girl in the red suit.
Yes.
So I'm really looking forward to that. To me, this series keeps getting better and better. The first issue, I was like, I don't know. The second issue, I was like, okay. Third issue, I was like, oh, okay. Fourth issue took a big turn. I know it almost made you drop the book, but
yeah,
I think the fifth issue really picked it back up, even for you.
I would agree.
So I'm all in. I don't think I'll be bailing on this book for a while, even if we hit a few bumps. It's been a lot of fun. Kyle Higgins is writing a great story, and I think we have a new artist, but whatever artist is traditionally doing, I can't remember right now, but it's been a good book so far.
I think this issue is just because it's a flashback. We're kind of doing like a Department of Truth style artist change, just to give, I think, the other artist a break, but also kind of set the tone that this is not, this is a flashback. This is
well, and someone this is kind of a tangent, but someone tweeted Kyle Higgins about this book and was like, why do we get filler issues like this? Like, we should just get plot. And basically, he handled it pretty well, but basically was like, listen, like, one, you haven't read the book, so you don't understand what you're going to learn in this book. And he's like, two, he's like, I'm really trying to develop a world here. I'm not just trying, like, whatever you think this book is about, you obviously don't know. And he's like, just read the story, enjoy it, and retroactively look back and tell me if this is a filler issue or not. So if you're for some reason hesitant that you feel like this is like, oh, they're just trying to get one on me, this is a filler issue, I don't think that's what this is at all.
No doubt. After that, we have Time Before Time, #3. I know you jumped off this book just purely because your pull was getting too big. Yeah,
in another world, this probably would have survived the cut. I particularly like Declan Shelby. I think he seems like a really cool guy, and I like his style. I just wasn't vibing with this story, man.
Wasn't vibing, my guy. Anyway, it's a big deal, as the back of the book says. A big deal. I like it. I'm super stoked. I'm interested to see how our FBI agent and Time Jumper are going to get out of the situation they're in right now. if all goes the way it's supposed to go, they're probably going to die, but then we wouldn't have a comic. So we'll see where it goes. I love these covers, and I think issue 5's cover just got released on Twitter, and it's literally a picture of a skull deteriorating, not disappearing, like deteriorating into time. So I think shit's about to get really heavy in this book.
You know what I'm going to get on? Another Image book. That's going to be Undiscovered Country, number 14. Really great series by Charles Soule and Scott Snyder. And then you've got our favorite Italian artist, Giuseppe Camuncolo, doing the art. Yeah, actually, the creative team on this book, Scott Snyder and Charles Soule are writing. Giuseppe Camuncoli is doing the art. Matt Wilson's been coloring, and Crank has been doing the lettering. They have been on all 14 issues, and a really, obviously that can't always happen, but it's created a really nice cohesiveness with this book that it feels, you can feel the flow really well.
Right.
Yeah, we're in a new section here. Remember, this is the area where lost American ideas, like superheroes and movies that never got made and stuff. This is where they're lost at sea, basically. And one of our characters, who really looked up to a particular superhero when she was a kid, gets saved from drowning by this superhero, and he's like, "Don't worry, we're here to save the day."
Interesting.
So this comic is super wacky. Like, there's going to be times where you read 2, 3, 4 issues, and you're like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then you get that last issue of the arc, and it just all comes together really tightly. So this is one of my favorite independent books. It's one of the first ones I picked up too. It survived COVID apocalypse. So
COVID apocalypse. I like it.
I'm glad we still have it.
After that, we've got Home, issue 4. I think this is the penultimate. I think. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to 5 or 6. Really, the story execution of this book is what's keeping me going on this one. I'm not really a big fan of the art, but the story that we're telling, I think, is fantastic. And I'm hoping we get to see more relatives of our main character pop up. I think we're going to. Because it's just intriguing. You've got a story about immigration, but also you have a story about superpowers. So it's a neat little interweaving of two different concepts, and it's been a really good story. But the artwork, for me, not so much. I feel like they could step it up a little bit on that.
Yeah.
So,
and then it looks like our final book for the show. Right? You don't have anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Final book for the show is Marjorie Finnegan's Temporal Criminal number 3. This is an AWA Upshot book, Garth Ennis. This story's been really wacky so far. The first issue was really cool. The second issue was okay, not as bad, or not as good, but it was still kind of weird. It turns out that Marjorie Finnegan is a temporal criminal, and her sister is a temporal sheriff. And so,
what does temporal mean?
Like crossing time frames.
Okay.
Time traveler, basically.
It's like she's fried and
so what she does is she goes to different points in history and steals shit.
Okay.
And so that's what she does.
Got it.
And her sister is a sheriff, and so now it's like a chase between the two.
Now you know.
Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle. Go, Joe. Okay, go ahead.
What?
Sorry, you never watched G.I. Joe growing up, so.
No, I wasn't a lame-o. I was outside playing football with the boys.
Bullshit. Football with the boys. In my jean shorts.
In my jean shorts, man. No, I was not a football player. Even though I've got my Heights football shirt on. Hell yeah.
I was the center. All right.
Is that a fat joke?
No.
Okay. Whatever.
Anyway. Is that it? That's it?
That's the beefy haul.
Beefy haul. All right. Next up, we're going to talk about the stuff that we picked up that weren't necessarily part of our main weekly hauls. And sometimes it's comics, sometimes it's trades, sometimes it's art, sometimes it's action figures. And mine is a Transformers Soundwave retro action figure, the Red series. Legit Soundwave, the boombox. He doesn't transform. So the Red series, they're in there.
So it's not a Transformer.
Technically, no. Okay. He's already in his robotic form, but it's meant to be more of like a retro series, what they look like as robots. and I was actually at Walmart looking to buy. I don't remember what I was buying, but I went into the toy section and I saw this, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Like they had Soundwave and they had Megatron, and I almost bought Megatron. I saw Megatron first, but then I saw Soundwave, and I was like, "Nope, I'm getting Soundwave." So this one, I'm not sure. I'm sure I'm going to open it. I just haven't opened it because I wanted to share it on our comic book haul. So
nice.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one for sure. He even has like a little cassette that goes into his chest that can pop out, which is really cool. I wish that the only thing that I'm kind of disappointed in, and I guess if this was like more than a $20 action figure, would be the cassette would pop out and it would turn into like the pterodactyl tape that he has. Like that would have been cool, but you can't get everything.
Can't always get what you want.
Yeah.
I got just a couple things. One thing, technically, I got on New Comic Book Day, Wednesday of last week, but we had already recorded the show. I got the Ultimates Complete Collection by Al Ewing. Look at that nice little cover. Look at our beautiful Galactus Lifebringer in the back. I actually started reading this last night too, and it is so good.
I need to borrow that.
Yeah, it is. The art in it is fantastic. The story is really cool. It's been a lot of fun. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I wanted to read it online, and I was like, I don't know, I kind of want to get the issues. And so I started collecting the issues. I found out that the first appearance of Galactus as a Lifebringer, it was like $50. And I was like, oh, okay, I don't know. And literally right as I was about to give up and read it all online, I saw the solicitations for this. And so I was like, all right, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to buy the collector's edition. Here it is. I'm so excited. And then the other thing I got was I was actually out of town this weekend in Denton for a Brewers Guild conference, and of course I had to stop at comic shops on the way home. So I stopped at More Fun Comics and Games, also known as Keith's Comics, online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they're in downtown Denton Square, like right there, boom, like right on the square. And I found this awesome set. This is Marvel Boy 1 through 6 Marvel Knights by Grant Morrison. This is the origin of our current Marvel Boy that's in Guardians right now.
Cool.
I can't remember his name, but it's his origin, and it was all 6 issues for a whopping $11.99.
Nice.
And even though they're not boarded up, they're in really good condition too. I'm not worried about flipping these or anything. This is just for me to read because there's the trade for this is so out of print that it's like $50 or $60. So, yeah, again. They literally had tons of these, like, hey, we just like wrap them in shrink wrap, and it's the whole run, the whole series for like stupid good prices. So
that's awesome, and like you were able to support a local shop here in the DFW area, and that's what it's all about. Like we love supporting Collected, but we also like branching out and going to some other shops here in town just to see what they offer as well. So that's the cool thing about our tagline, which is read more comics, which I'll say at the end of the video too.
Oh boy.
Anyway, that's it. That's our comic book haul for July 21st. We will be doing a live show as we always do this Sunday, starting at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. So make sure to be here for that. And as always, we always say this every episode, but we really enjoy the support. We love everyone here that watches the show, and people that are watching the show that aren't subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Get notified because we're doing giveaways. I know you probably noticed at the beginning of this video we talked about our milestone giveaway at 500 subscribers. So if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. It's super easy. Just click it. Click.
Do it.
Anyway, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we do. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Wow. I'm trying to end this. I'm trying to
be a hype boy right now or something.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to end the video. So as always, read more comics. We'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.